YouTube and so yes streaming live Fache TV GH na www.facheonline.com ya krutire nsem ni nyina ede agu ho ya obenya bi na wakenkan ensem no edoso de ebedi mu akotire ne bi yenhwe se obepiem wo man Ghana mu a ene na wochi ye Ghana man panyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wokopie mu award de sia ye wa Asante Mantam mu na wode aso ekobo fom na ne wonum ekosi housing projects pa ewo honum na no ana wose se enipa Ghana fo nyina benya baabi di wonti ato nti esefota se oman ne ka won ho bom na wotu anamompa ebeboa na obia anya baabi de neti ato Saso ena osrofo ya wono ena hwe oman Ghana kwantempon eso wode ensem bia to dwa kire se asa Ghana fo se woko inspection aya na cars ahodo a wode enam no edoso pa eno nti wode muntiremu ade abade nti a aya na cars no edoso de efre no convoy no edoso Saso ena 20 enipa bese aduonu nwotwe ena enei Ghana ban ebo amane se wakoje wonum afri Cote d'Ivoire ede wonum aba ni nyina agina killnet ya wonum dada emabunu ni mrante se wobema wadwuma ye de wonum ukọ abrochire no Ghana fo yakoje wonum ede wonum aba Ensemwe ni de eka ho bie ena machi mere na mede besumwo me a mede ebesumwo mede ene Obrempong Akwasi Yeboah afi yentwa ye homra ne yemfa kase ne monchiremu ensom Afi yemfa kase ne monchiremu hodo ensom wode a ene ye kopiemu wa Asante Mantam na wa Asante Mantam Kumasi bosomchi abato mpasua so na wachi ye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne mpanimfo ahodo eka ne ho Regional Minister Dr. Franka Mwakohene ene Mampon hene wonum ekopie mu wonum dasebre osebonsu ya wotosom yensa ene wonum kopie mu ewo ho ne nyina dwumadi a wode kwahye so ene se wode aso ekobo fom na Green City Project ya ekoso ewo honum se wo besisi adan bese aha apem ane akire ana wonum ebesie na aboama Ghana fo timamfo bi atimi anya baabi di wonti ato ne no ana Ghana man panyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ejina simpie so na wodi nkomo no akire mu se wo bepie mu wo my Ghana nkameya yese Ghana fo nyina wobia pese wotena krom obia pese otu ekotena krom ane Kumasi Accra ene takrade ena obia pese wotena se de beya obetumi abobra na akoso ye ede amano eno nam so bi ama adan ho kwatwe wo nkura kesiem eno nti na wotutu sa na monwe se de beya ebeboa na obibia da osefota se wonya baabi di ni tritoɔ no enkoye se eye nipa kakra bi ena wo baabi da na de aka nyina wonum adeda abonten sei ena ode tuja.
Today more than half of the population of Ghana lives in urban areas, and projections indicate that this could rise to about 70% of our population living in urban areas by the year 2050. Cities such as Accra, Kumasi, and Takrade will continue to grow rapidly and will be swamped by the migration from other parts of the country. If we do not therefore act urgently and at scale, tomorrow's housing crisis will far exceed what we're experiencing today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, government's reset agenda is not just a slogan. It is a commitment to rethink how we deliver housing, infrastructure, and opportunity for our people. At the heart of this vision is a simple yet powerful belief that decent housing is not a privilege for a few, but it is a right for all our people. Access to housing improves public health. It strengthens educational outcomes. It boosts productivity and stabilizes communities. A nation that is seeking development must house its people with dignity. We're therefore implementing a comprehensive housing agenda that addresses supply, improves affordability, strengthens tenant protection, and reforms housing finance to reflect the reality of Ghanaian income.
Nese omaya wopa brabo bi abo na aboa wo no. Dia wo se wo ye ene se utimi eye enhyehyeye se de be ya timamufo benya baabi di wonti ato na wo ho atimi ahenha wonom. Wo wie ya na Ashanti Regional Minister Dr. Frank Amwakohene wono so ede nsem bi etuja no kire se Ghana sesei Kumasi pa eye biaya na ewiase nyina ne titiru ene Ghana ene abibremu hanom na yebo wo mrane se Garden City na se ahanom efe papa na se Green City yi abadia obehwe so na ye nhweso de de aboa ama kuro ahodo a ewo Kumasi ene Asante mantam nyina wonu mahye se yebetumi akofa saa edindada no a na eda yenso enioma na ewo Kumasi na eno nti yebo ye mrane se Garden City no ni nyina yetumi asan akofa ba na ono eye regional minister wodi ani mu kan ne de one mpanimfo a ahodo a eka ne ho no wonu beye de obetumi se de beye a Green City anase Garden City no yebetumi asan afa yentuma pa ede efra.
Important occasion. I want to encourage us that aside of RECSEC and definitely on behalf of the good people of Ashanti region, we're going to make this city, Green City project, a model community that we will look after in order to reshape and reorganize the communities that we have existing already. The Ashanti region used to be known as the Garden City of West Africa. And I want to assure you, His Excellency the President, that this Green City project will be jealously protected, and we will learn from same in making sure that our already existing communities are green once again, to be able to ensure that we have them in a very environmentally friendly manner. Ladies and gentlemen gathered here, it is my singular honor to officially welcome you all to the Ashanti region of Ghana. And also it is my honor to be part of this sword cutting ceremony for the commencement of the Green City.
Said ye adan ho ensensem agentre ha wo Ghana nyina na eye obia dagene na sese obi sode baabi a ode nitibeto eho akwa atwe ama wonum na wonya baabi nna no eno eye ade a etwetwe so pa eno nti ohempopro ya wono enenei oye mampon manhene ede nsem bi atuja wo dwumadie na se ebra wokosi otumfo setu the second anamu ewo dwumadie na se no eno ode tuja se sa ohaw ne amania benedie ya aba wo edan ho nsem na adan no aye kakra bi na nso nipa ahodo a epedan ba akomu ada edoso nti no esefota se ahemfo ene aban etumi ekabo mu na ne nyina akoye mansotwe ya aya na wo ensase ene adan ahodo bi eho na no nti se aban pese empo oboa na nka wosisi adan ne bi aboa ema wo bi etumi enya bi edamu a enam manso ya ewo ensase ho nti no wonum enya baabi emfa wonti nto eno nam so bi ema wo kiremu ekase osre se ahemfo nyina ene mpanimfo awodo a wonum adida da traditional council ano ene aban enkamom na wonyina nya adwen baako se de beya yebetumi aboa na ya pe baabi ade ama yemanfo ade wontiri ato owieye ena dwumadie Green City no wo kire woni a dwumadie no hye wonsa se animonu mu ya wontutu anamon na enye se wobeji sa adwuman ade aboso na wonmo a womonye ye ema timamufo enya baabi emfa wonti nto enti wosre wonum se wonye ntentem so se de beya wobeti wonsa afri ho na timamufo enya baabi ade wonti ato nana da sebre osebonsu.
Gentlemen, housing remains one of Ghana's greatest development challenges. The shortage of affordable housing homes affects not only shelter, but also dignity, productivity, and family stability and public health. One major obstacle to housing delivery has always been land acquisition, as well as the litigation that comes with it sometimes. This is why partnerships between traditional authorities and government are so important. When we work together in trust and good faith, development moves faster, investor confidence grows, and communities benefit. Throughout his reign, His Majesty has consistently asked one important question whenever a land is being developed. What does this development truly serve? Your Excellency, I'm convinced that this Garden City project of yours, as presented to His Majesty, offers a promising answer.
Yeah.
The Green City project presents a unique opportunity to build not just houses, but a modern and integrated community with roads, schools, health care facilities, green parks, commercial centers, and other essential infrastructure. Beyond that, this project has the potential to create thousands of jobs for our young people, being engineers, architects, artisans, masons, carpenters, electricians, transport operators, and other suppliers. In this way, housing becomes a catalyst for economic growth and national progress. However, distinguished guests, the true measure of success will not be today's ceremony, but the completed homes delivered to Ghanaian families. The people expect execution, accountability, and results.
Sure.
Your Excellency, given your demonstrable commitment to infrastructure development and project execution, I'm confident that before the end of your tenure, we shall gather here again to commission the first phase of this modern green city development.
Yeah.
Osofwa Oshe Omagana Quantimponso Honorable Kwame Governs Abuja enye Osofwa Bako ya wono wantina office bako no nanye wasode bia echini na wonenam contractor for so hwese ekwan ahonsem wo Magana mu ebetumi agina brane na adwumadi ahodo a big push enam so ama wonum de aba no ebetumi awie na omanfo enso ho ahenhan wonum ewa akone abadie so wo Magana mu eno no na no na nei Ghana for ebo ne sobo se osofo yi enenam contractor for so na wonenam akwan so hwese adwumadie ekoso a aya na kasa hodo a wodenam no edoso pa na de yefra no convoy no ene tintin na wodenam eno na waba montin so abekire mu se oh da bi Ghana for munya botre na enye ono a kasi ni nyina anya ne de o convoy no enye ni nyina na ye ono na denam aya na ba bi obekọ akopie no empanimfo a ewo sa mantamu ho ene mansini no mu nyina mpanimfo enso eka won ho bi ano nti se wobeduru sa no a na wonum so ade wonum hyen ahodo atu ade nachi eno enema mutumi hunu se kasi a wode nam no edoso no ano nti ente sa sei eno kiremu efaye.
The president's vision about big push. All contractors are supposed to be on site. Initially, we were not going to pay mobilization to contractors. Then later, we decided to pay. So as a matter of fact, majority of the contractors didn't even apply for advance mobilization. In fact, some of them applied, even withdrew, that they don't want, just want to work and raise certificate and be paid. So we are just doing these 3 regions and we observe. I know some of you go beyond what we say and talk to people, which is okay because the project are about people. But the first thing that we need to talk about is I noticed some of Komala's friends have taken the opportunity to count the number of vehicles in our convoy. The way we work, if I am going, my deputy is going, and we have one vehicle with our security in it, and my directors. We are normally 7 maximum cars. But once you get into a region, the same number we have here is replicated: feeder road, urban road, highways, and even sometimes the regional minister, the MP, the DC. So almost all the time there's a possibility of 10 other cars meeting you wherever you go, making it 17. it is difficult for me to ask them, you are visiting somebody, how do you now tell him not to? And sometimes the project in the region is more than one. So whilst we meet at one place, they need to lead you to the next place. So that's what account for. We are not extravagant we don't have fleet of cars driving around with anything. So I think that needed to be. That we could have put on the engine, people are sweating. So that is the thing about.
Anti wonum ne wadwen se wo say Ghana sika na mum sede esi etie no na wachire mu no na honorable Kwame Gavins Agbajawe ye na ode chire mu se sesei sede Kumase Accra Road dualization no na se miensa enam ha na miensa nam ha fa ne afa wonum tiretirem kakraka no ene eye aban no adwuma anase dwumadi a eda aban na koma so pa wanya na dwen se obejai anam se wonuma sign de foforo kra de abeka ho de efre Kumasi Accra expressway no se wonum ebeye bi ede afa emfichire ahodo se de ebeye a ubetimi anwan afa ekwan no achiri ene achire no enkameya ye se contractor fo a wonum eye dualization no esusu se aban no ye express way no dia ene wonum ensunu gujempa wanhwe yi a na dualization se ahano miensa enchen miensa na wonum tiretire mu no ebia na aban no ankoso amfa sika nhyem amwa amasa adwumadi na ankoso eno na honorable Kwame Gavins Agbaja ehye wonbo na wotire mu se dabi aban no beye de obetumi bia sede akwan no amienu ya wonum ye no de ye expressway no de esan ye dualization no ni nyina wo ka bom na enambo big push ne so wonum atimi ateretire mu aboa ama akonia badie free Kumase ne nkran no atimi aye kontem ebrantem.
Government's intention, as you have heard and we have demonstrated, is not to suspend or cancel any project we inherited. And as a result, you also notice that some of you are working on other projects that are of priority to government. The biggest challenge to this project was the way it was put together, which missed major contents of the scope. And obviously, once the scope changed, the cost completely went out of the budget, and many of you couldn't find your way out whether government was still interested. I must put on record, this project stalled before 2024 elections. The original contract sum, as the chief executive said, was just under 2 billion. It appears that cost to the minimum has doubled currently. Government's intention to build a new road from Accra to Kumasi, called the Accra-Kumasi Expressway, is not a substitute to the existing Accra-Kumasi highway. It's supposed to complement that project. So nobody should be afraid of the fact that because we are doing Accra-Kumasi Expressway, it means this road is no longer a government priority. It's supposed to be complementary. So let everybody in the country be assured that the two projects are priorities to government. We are going to complete all of them. By our expectation, if everything goes well, we should be able to complete your outstanding works by end of 2027. I know some of you can complete ahead of schedule. All you want to know is a clarity that government considers this project a priority and that the cost to complete understanding has been discussed and you are happy with it. And we are asking the chief executive immediately to engage your consultants and yourselves from now, so that before the end of the month, we can come to a conclusion. And we now need to give an extension to all of you to cover at least 1 year within which you will be able to complete this project. But that is a very detailed contractual issues that you handle with a highway, because currently all of you, your projects are in abeyance or actually dead.
Enam ajuma ya na ehun akwatri wo my Ghana mu na ne emabuna hodo e wo my Ghana mu ne ajuma yenti no ene ye sede ye ka no da bia wa bebuom ne kasemu no na ye kire se ensa ene ajuma ye no bonsam ebo ne pa eno nam so bi ma eneyi enada ne mrade kwan so ajuma ko bi ya wonum ye frɛ wonum keoneti na ne wonum dada mabunu no a se wode wonum ebekọ abrochire ene wo ho no mo ayese yede wo bekọ abrochire Canada eno nti braha na ebetuetu sika wei na emabunu no so de won ho hyem pa na ne wode won ho hyem a woni bete no na ne ebinom akopie Nigeria ebi nso akopie mu ewo Cote d'Ivoire eno enenam so bi ama Ghana fo adesia emabunu ya wonum akopie mu wo Cote d'Ivoire no wonum do so pa na no enenei asoye ya ehwe oman Ghana ene amahodo so ensem so de krata ba bonten bo amane se Ghana fo adesia wonum gidie mu no wonim se wokotua sika ne de wonum akọ Canada nanso wani ti ye na wo Cote d'Ivoire ya ye de wonum akọhye dan mu na ne ya ma wonum tetefo na wonum de frɛ wonam fofo wabusuafo ene nioma ankrofo ahodo a aka no se wonso emra na ɛhɔ de pa eti wo mutimi efrɛ wo madamfo saa na nadamfo no so ani age na nani abre pa se wo peska na wono so atimi ade asende wonum se de beya wobetimi aye nkrata na wabefa wo mu ade akro eno enam so bi magana yonum ebo amane se Ghana mabuna ekopie mu ewo Cote d'Ivoire no enei wonum akoye enseseye ene Abidjan ukopie mu Cote d'Ivoire Abidjan asoye ya ewo o my Ghana yasoye ya ewo honum wonum aka bom ade sa emabunu yi aduonu ngoche 28 ana watimi akoje wonum ade Africa na tifo yi nsam ade wonum aka wachie abepie mu o my Ghana hanom se de beya won ho ebetimi ahehe wonum won ho beto wonum wobetimi akọ wabusia ho na abusia nsa aka wonum na wonum so daachi bi ankofa oyeneni wo haw bia amfa ama ene krata efri Ministry of Foreign Affairs wonum asoye ede aba na wo kire se wonum abeduru wo oman Ghana mu ha eno nti bibia boni bia eni akire won ho ye wo bo amane se bibi boni bia ento wo mo na mmom wonum de ye afutuo de amama bunu ye wo oman Ghana mu se moma moni na ho wati anya sa obi de asokwa ebedane mo chenchena eno nti se wani da honum na se obi adadao se yede wo bekọ abrochire eno nti bra yede wo kofa Cote d'Ivoire na ya kofa adupre de wakọ abrochire yede wo kofa Nigeria na yede wakọ abrochire ni nyina momma moni na ho se de beya monkoto amane ene ensohwem anya sa keonet na wonum aba ne de empo omaye mu no wonum esesa nkrofo de gudem wonum di won esresre ska eno nti yenhwe na timamufo ene mabuna hodo a ewom se mo pa adwuma yede nanso moma moni entumi ena honum na mo ankoto amane mu wei ene amanebo a efiri aseye no akachi ede aba yentoa so ewo NPP amanyoko nim enchekora wonum bekọ abatoa so akoyi mpanimfo se de beya empanimfo a wonum beboa di party nanimu ahodo ewo constituency ene electoral areas ahodo saa kosi region ni nyina wonum beyi mpanimfo se de beya ombetimi alezi won butu na 2028 yatimi aboa ama enkonimdie atimi aba na no na enei ukopie mu odotobiri constituency a nipa bi ya wonum ewo party nim ewo honum wonboafu pa abufu a wonboafu nyina ene se enkameya yese emrase bedwafo bi a wonum pese wonum ebedi party nanimu na nka yeto onso aba ema wonum beye parliamentary candidates ewo honum no enei voting process a ekoso wo honum no sabi wonum ede emra ya hye wonsem eno nti wosre empanimfo ya wonum eka biewom Ashanti region empanimfo ekosi national empanimfo se wonhye na wonfa wonan ensi fom se de be ya pepepe ye ebetumi edi hene ewo saa constituency abato ya wonum ebeto ewo honum no na aboa ama party no enka bomu a wonum pe no afirase etimi aba na se yamfa mrakwan so na de obia pe na obesti ode befa na waye no vetting na wayi nipa obia empe wonum ewo party ni mu a wonhwe yi a na nka bomu a wonum hwehwe no wonsanka na sei na party ma ya wonboafuo no ede nsem bi to esentrofo animu
vetting ye nansin obia ka se enko forms bi ko forms bi ba party office finally no forms bi ho na se bi enko printing forms e de ba e do vetting ye se wa ko printing form bia e disqualify I know you one two party ma ye aware say Obia, say, Uko contest. This election, no. You free. Committee na ye BBA, so you free. And only two. Problem can see a pie away your party chairman. Don't peace. But don't something. On only fear and on your party meetings. On only fear and your converting. On only fear almost everything. Your chairman on the bias on my party no election.
Because of that, young Kennedy, I'm an Uncle Kennedy, side into a year. At the end of the disqualifying, and I don't see any place and to them. I can't say that I'm
party, that the dom mayor, and I say, we didn't know what make us say. NPP, since 92, I did Ghana Constitution too. And NPP party, you two say, the 2 years over. Our man, the party next year, I'm a BM every 4 years, yeah, you have a place, police station executive. Normally, when you start Takashinda, nobody says you do so, do Sabri. You buy over the tickets, and then I'm rather a person doing your film. When you buy almost 500, and the other sort of our party. The James said, 500 will be our.
What 30 yo, Grumpy 30 yang, Grumpy 30 yang, Grumpy 30 yang, Grumpy 30 yang, Grumpy see a by four, Grumpy be your corner because Grumpy say I'm following to that. I'm be my boy, you to Yame. You better opposition check. Presidency, and will be as my mind 15 years in here, 10 years in here, none of you have 12 of Fra. Moses Sabio, one is about one is outside. Yes, sir. Yes, and Biaka. Say, I'm before Bessie Samba Power. What don't to be? Shaman Grumpy, when you feel so, young pet on peace and matter. Young pet on peace and matter. Or a self-crying, while good party room, where you did the job, why you need Pabia, what just a month coming from the camp. Why you by 4 years as upon some.
Don't be what you can do. Never see her very so. Never see her. As long as you happy to come here. Happy any fear. Very nice and clear. Oh, we not see her. You know what? Yeah.
Aha, ena de daye koso ya ene pitri sanso na mpanifo si ekwan ewakora na eso ewo aboboa no meka wo se Millennium Construction wonu madama ena so masenema mede kase yi ede besomwo na Millennium se menka nkyere wo se oman mu baabi biada wo no wonum ebeboa wo se opese wo sidan se asase na wo pato se eye edan ankasa efie na wo pato na baabi na wo pede wabusia mutimi ede muti ato a ne nyina wonum ebehwe na woboa wo adansie ene ho nyoma de wonum fa ne kwa ne nyina papa no nso wonum aso eye ene wo eno ti baabi a wo my Ghana mu no bo ahoman na fa efre wonum numbers ya egu screen na se no na obefre na oni Millennium Construction atwetwe nkomo se de beye a wobetimi aboa wo ama won so wadansie eho ohaw bia no waboa wo na watimi asiesie opedan na ato wonum beboa ma won sa kan bi asase na opato won sa beka bi se ope contractor for ama wonum asi ofie anase wodan renovation na wonum aye ede ama wa ne nyina obeboa wo ama won sa atumi aka bi anoti frɛ wonum obehu won ewo Bosen na Yas Junction Kumasi asem ana mekan anoti woni wonum ento kese se de beye a wonso apetimi aboa ewo sa kwan ne so medin ane Obrempong Akwasi Yeboah Macron.